Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing what we're calling a checkerboard braid, and it ends up looking like this. I've just done it on one side of her head, and then we are going to do another one over here. And this is actually just a 5-strand braid with ribbon. To start this here on the side, I'm just grabbing a section of hair here in the front. And I am going to spray this down with some water before I start so that we don't have flyaways. Alright, so now that I have that sprayed down with some water, I am just going to add the ribbon. And the way I'm doing this, I'm taking my ribbon and I'm folding it in half so that both ends are the same length. And then I'm just going to run a bobby pin right here through the middle. And then I'm just going to take this bobby pin and bring it through the back of this section so that it shows through the other side. And then I'm placing another pin crossing it just to hold it in place. This doesn't need to look pretty. You're going to take these out when you're done, but that is just to hold the ribbon securely. If you would rather attach it with some hair and an elastic, you can do that as well. Just do whatever is easier for you. One thing I wanted to mention about this braid is that it is going to make a difference of which kind of ribbon you use. You're going to want to find ribbon that is on the stiffer side. You don't want it to really bend very easily. If you get ribbon that is too flimsy, it's really not going to turn out the way you want it to. So that is one thing to keep in mind. And then after you get that secured behind that section of hair, you're going to split this hair into 3 strands, and then this is a 5-strand braid, so 3 of the strands are made of hair, and then the other 2 strands are the pieces of ribbon. And the way you want to position this, you want a piece of hair on top, and then a strand of ribbon, and then the other strand of ribbon, and then 2 more sections of hair. And then I'm going to start this with the hair that is on the bottom, the strand on the left. I'm bringing it under the second strand up, and then over that first strand of ribbon, and then under the second strand of ribbon. And as you're braiding, you want to try to keep this ribbon flat and keep it from twisting, and the braid will turn out a lot better. So that is the first plate, and then now you're going to be starting with this hair that is on the top, on the right, and you're going to bring it through the same way. You're going to go under the strand of hair, over the ribbon, and then under the ribbon. So if you just repeat under, over, under, all the way down, that is what you're going to do as you're switching sides. So starting here again on the bottom, I'm going under, over, and then under. And now I'm going to be working on the top again, same thing, under, over, and under. And as you can see, I'm not pulling these strands tight at all. I'm leaving them loose and just letting them lay flat. And that is the whole trick to this braid. So I'll show you one more time. Under, over, and under, under, over, and under. So I think you can see why flimsy ribbon wouldn't be working out as well at this point. It would be a lot harder to make it lie flat the way you want it to. And also if you get ribbon that is too thick, it's going to make it more difficult as well. Alright, so after you get that braided down as far as you would like to go, you can tie it off. I'm just going to bring these 2 braids together here in the back. Now that I have that tied off, I'm going to remove these bobby pins. And you're going to want to remove the one that's going down this way first so that it will let the other one loose. And then the ribbon should just stay in position just like you have it. So that's the finished style. If you wanted to make some bows out of this leftover ribbon, you could definitely do that. I think I'm just going to leave ours hanging down. And this braid could also be made into a French braid. And the way you would do that, every time you bring in this outside strand, you would just bring a tiny piece of hair with you, I think you can probably figure it out, but if you would like a video on that, leave a comment, and if there's enough interest, we can try and put one up to show the French braiding version as well.